Hello.
Hey Anna, how are you?
Hi, good, good. How are you doing? I mean, I've heard the whole life. It was actually very nice to hear some sound after I stayed in the Zoom limbo for like 10 minutes because I didn't want to miss
Thank you.
my entry.
You are fabulous. Yeah,
Uh,
we've
Thank
just
you
been
for
an eventful
inviting
night.
me. Yeah, it's very interesting. I've heard it all, and thank you very much for having me. And it's fresh.
Well, we're glad you're here. So this is Robert and this is Jeff. Guys, this is Anna. Um, when we put our very first feature film together, I will tell you that we put out a casting call and a lot of people applied for this role that Anna was there. But when we saw Anna, we were like, this character. The character's name will be Lara, and that's her. And it was wonderful. She's just been great to work with, and happy she came to visit us tonight.
Well, I'm glad to hear that. Nice to meet you guys.
Yes,
I'm glad my director is happy with what I'm doing. It's
we say that all the time.
amazing.
Tell me, I know of course all these things, but tell us where you're from. Just give us a little bit of your journey because I find your story very
Sure.
fascinating.
No matter that I took an accent reduction course, it doesn't matter. You still hear my accent, right? um, I came from Ukraine and directly to New York. I'm a New Yorker.
Amazing.
Hello.
How long?
Taking a break from New York in Florida now, but I'm a New Yorker.
Good time to get out of the city.
Yes, I followed my dream. I always wanted to be an actress, and I got my working visa, and here I am. For
Amazing.
5 years now, I'm working in the US and achieving things and becoming an actress, which is very cool.
Amazing. And in the reel, everything was in English as well. Did you speak English before coming?
Right? Not really. No, I did. I always watched cartoons in English because obviously Disney is cooler than what we have there locally. Like, but not really. No, I studied German at university at my school, and I learned English here in the US. So
Wow. And were you acting before you came here, or that began?
I was pretty established. I did not in acting, but in commercial modeling. I did tons of commercials, which actually allowed me to get O1 visa and to come to the US and
Very nice. Whole process.
start working. Yeah, I threw myself into this modeling and acting world. And being honest with you, I thought it would be easier. From the outside, everything seems super easy. I thought I'll apply for a few auditions, to like in a month or two, I'll be in a movie and very soon I'll get my Oscars, but I'm still working towards that. Yeah, and it's fun. It's a journey, but it's definitely a hustle. So
Yeah. Well, congratulations, because it sounds like you are working and you are doing a lot, and I'm looking forward to seeing the new film whenever it gets made and comes out. But also just to be able to do as much as you have within the States, and
yeah.
that extra barrier of having to learn the language and learn a new area. It's not easy.
Yeah, thank you. And I'm glad that I'm actually coming out of the quarantine directly into the film, which is very, very exciting. And we've been rehearsing it and working on it a lot. And I love what we do. And I think it will be very special. And I just can't wait to start, being honest with you.
I want you to talk about something. I don't know. I haven't told Robert this, I don't think, but one of the hardest things, and I told you that when I saw you the first time, I said, that is Lara, the character in this movie. And then when I saw you in person, I thought there was enough from your work, like we saw and your modeling pictures and all those things, that's the look you want. But then when I saw your personality, I'm like, we can combine those two things where I can bring who you actually are right now on screen and with what you look like and how you carry yourself. If I can combine those, then that's the perfect character. But there was one other actress that really stood out to me as well. And I could not, it was hard for me to decide between the two of you. So in order to.
Yeah, you weren't torn apart. I remember that.
I was torn.
I had to fight. I had to fight.
You didn't fight, and neither
role.
did she. But what we did, we decided that we'd have the other one play. There was two characters that were similar in you know, at least in the basic parts of them were similar. So I ask you and Alexandra to help us. What would, if you played that character, what would you want to know about them? So tell about that process of helping to develop a character that you didn't want to play, right? You would rather play the character that you're playing, but to develop that character where it's at the point where, you know, anyone would be thrilled to play that character.
I don't know, when I applied for the role, and you reached out to me and you said that I'll be great fit for the role, and you're really waiting for me at that audition. I knew that it's my role. You know, you feel it. And I mean, she's a model, she like me, so she's a good person like me. I mean, she's me. So I thought, no, this is me. And I've read the whole script immediately after you sent it to me. And I remember Anita character, the other character that we were talking about. And I did not feel connected at all, but I tried to let's say complement that role to my role, you know. And I think I'm a good psychologist, and it's like just by nature, you know. And I did study psychology back in school. And I think I understand why a person can act certain way. So for me, it was important to add to another character to reveal something new in Brad, in you, as a character, so that I will feel more related as Lara. That's it. I go based on psychology, I guess, and on my visual things, because I am pretty visual, and I like to envision everything that I read, and I have a pretty advanced imagination. And you saw it. I sent you many references. For me, it's important. That's how I approach the role. You know,
Sure.
I get many references, and that's how I saw it. And I'm glad that you liked my vision and that you trusted me. And again, I'm very, very thankful.
Oh, it's going to be
amazing.
I can't wait for people to see it, for because there's so many people have done the same thing you've done. And it's weird because this isn't normally how movies are made. Movies are usually, you have a script and you have a director and says this is what he wants to do. So the approach we've taken is that we said, this character, you are Lisher, you are Jason, you are Kevin, you are this, and we need you to embrace that. And I think there's a synergy making a film this way that's going to make it something special. And quite frankly, it's something we would have already shot this film. It would have already been shot, right?
If not the quarantine, of course.
Right, if not for this, we would not have this time to sit here in the middle of our houses. We haven't been in the same room since December when we did the auditions, and yet we've been able to create this atmosphere and create this story that has so much more depth than it had back in January, or back in February for that matter. So very excited about that. Yeah,
and I must tell you, Eric, that your vision is just, you know, it takes a lot to compose things, to put things together, you know, and you have that, like, you see the whole picture, and that's fascinating. You know, I still learn from you a lot, and that's like, wow. I mean, you give me so much. And
I don't know what I'm doing, so I wouldn't take too much. I wouldn't write down.
Well, you have the good intuition for that. Let's put it this way.
I just want to say, Anna, I want to be your friend. Because we're very alike, because I went to school actually to be an actor. That's what I got a major in. But I have a double minor, and one of them is psychology. And I got a minor in psychology because I wanted to understand the way other people think.
You know,
like as an actor and a songwriter and all of that. So.
Yeah, when I read the script, I usually I start analyzing what was the traumas of this person, you know, what are the desires, you know, the hidden desires, you know, and it's actually what they teach us in acting. But that also comes from psychology and from the childhood. And you know, it's so interesting because by doing acting, you're actually unraveling your own, you know, demons and like personality, and it's so much fun. I never feel like I'm working. I'm always researching, and I'm like, it's amazing. It's just
Yeah,
things that.
I'll piggyback on what Jeff said when he said he wanted to be friends with you, and I
I
find
want to be friends with you too.
but it does. What I'm
We're
saying
friends.
for me personally, the reason that you guys maybe feel that way is because, and maybe it's because of the age I'm at, or I've decided that I don't want anybody in my circles who aren't adding positively to my life or don't believe in me. And I've been watching, one of the things happened during quarantine is I noticed that my Facebook friends dwindled. Like I have a bunch, so it's hard. I'm not sure if half these accounts, I'm losing a lot of followers in the Zimbabwe market. I'm not sure what's happening. I'm teasing, but
That's
I'm saying
interesting.
I see people like my number was going down, but it stays about the same. But I realized that every person that I add is adds so much more to my life than anyone I could have lost, right? That I haven't thought about, and it's a blessing to be surrounded by people like both of you. So I got a little game. I sent some things to Jeff because I thought this would be fun just to end the show this way. In the last 3 years or better, Robert and I have been working together closely, and we talk almost every other day. In some manner, we talk every other day. I would say we run a company together. We've been doing it for a long time. What's that?
We send each other memes.
Even if it's a meme or a Ric Flair going woo, that's Ric Flair was a wrestler, a professional wrestler, and
Yeah.
yeah, you don't need to know that. But I have been working
I'm still learning, guys. It's fascinating, you know.
Yeah, it's a long time before we get to the Ric Flair class. That's a wrestling class is way down the line after. I don't even want it to be after.
It takes an oversized yellow boa, okay?
High flying, jet flying, Rolex wearing, limousine riding, girl kissing, woo! Yeah, I'm sorry. Look at Anna's face.
I'm just in love with comedians, you know, guys. It's incredible because your brain works so fast. It's just wow. And I don't know, how do you do that? But you don't have to. You're on stage. You don't have to sing. You don't have to dance, and you're still like making those waves with the audience. You know.
No,
the vibe
he just
is
brought
there,
up
you know,
American.
they're
He just
laughing.
brought up American white boy stuff. That's why we.
Yeah, that wasn't really comic stuff. That was like growing up in America. But also, to piggyback off Robert, Anna and I have been working together since February or March at least on this project, and we meet and we rehearse with. We're in
At
scenes
least twice a
together.
week we do that.
Twice a week, yeah. So we see each other a lot, and
Pretty often.
we talk for an hour and a half because that's how long it takes before our head buds or earbuds.
Or my head
right.
to die.
So every time it's an hour and a half for her post call. So I thought it'd be fun to play a game called Who Knows Eric Better.
Okay, competition.
I need you to get the air horn ready for whoever wins.
Okay. All right.
I wish we had music.
Hold on, I got music.
Okay, but you have to read your questions pretty slowly because you know English is
I will.
English is her first language.
so I have time to think.
Perfect English, please.
All right, so our first ever game. Who knows Eric better? Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Yes.
Question 1, and because ladies first, Anna gets to answer this one first. Are you ready? What is Eric's stepson's name?
Passing.
Not passing.
Okay.
Just take a guess.
Adam. We've never
Robert?
talked about the stepson.
No, it's not Rafiki. Although I want it to be Rafiki. I think it's.
I know there are 4, but the names Chloe, I know.
Yeah. Rafa,
What is it, Robert?
It is Rafa. It is Rafa.
Yes,
Rafa.
It'd be cool,
Hell
man.
So Robert,
First one, Robert.
So Robert,
Why didn't you name your stepson Rafiki?
because you don't get a chance to name your stepsons, believe it or not.
Oh,
Robert, I need to tell you how life works. But no, you don't get to name your stepson. It's a weird thing. I didn't even know him when he was born. So
All right, question 2. Robert gets to answer this one first.
Okay.
What sport did Eric play in college when he was captain of a team?
Eric is a dirty, dirty liar. And
okay, witness.
never played.
I know the answer.
You want
Well, Robert,
Baseball and so basketball.
Yeah, it's basketball.
Yep,
all right, they both got it right.
Oh, I did not know that this is fair,
No.
you know, to answer the
No,
after someone
that was
get
Robert.
the point.
Robert got that one. Robert got that.
Anna, you
Well,
answered
he got to go
the question.
first.
I'm just repeating what you said.
Okay, Anna's next.
How about we do that? You read the question, and who's the first one to react? That person is getting a point.
Well, I
Because
forgot to tell
then,
you.
Okay,
Anna,
let's do it. During
Okay.
Eric's daughter's visit to the upstate house, she got a new pet. What
I
kind
know.
and what was its name?
I know. Chester, it was a mouse.
That's two
All
different
right.
questions. So she got them both right. Did you know that, Robert?
Yeah, of course. It's Chester was a mouse.
You liar.
I knew that.
Okay, at least I have one.
Question
Robert, you gotta
4.
be-
Are we ready? What is Eric's? This is not a fair question. What is Eric's character's name in the upcoming pilot about a man who unwittingly gets caught in the Mexican drug trade?
I know.
Can we say it on
Don,
Third.
Don,
Don,
and Eric finishes. Don, what?
third line. Third line.
Oh, that's a
Third-
tie.
Yeah, I'll give you both a point because but I didn't know if
Glad
Anna would
you're
know that.
keeping track.
I know the first part, and Robert should know the second part of the name because it's harder.
Question 5. Eric's favorite sports team.
I know.
Uh-huh.
I take a wild guess. Maybe it's a Cincinnati Bengals.
I
Oh!
unknown reason?
Yes, she's right. That's it.
feel like Anna has a disadvantage here because she doesn't know how in American culture they're called the Cincinnati Losers.
Whatever.
Oh, I love this one because I was a little surprised. Eric's favorite band of all time.
Ooh.
Oh, that's hard.
Oh, I have a guess.
Didn't even count.
Okay.
Not
Wait.
singular artist.
Is it a what?
Band, not singular artist.
Band.
And
Oh,
He likes rock, but
Right.
Think. Can I give a clue?
please.
Think somewhere in between rock and country. Like think.
Is it Leonard Skinner?
I think the greatest rock and roll band, or the greatest band of all time. Not even close.
Greatest.
hold on. It's Imagine.
His
It should be
opinion.
Imagine Dragons, guys.
Not Imagine Dragons. It's not Coldplay.
That's my favorite band.
You're a different
Yeah, I
generation.
would have said Prince. I would have said
Prince would have been my favorite, my favorite male singer for sure. Okay, neither of you get a point. It's the Eagles.
I
Yeah,
mean,
you didn't know this.
we had a whole debate.
Hey Jeff, I got in a fight, almost a fist fight with Joey Rinaldi because he said that the Eagles weren't any good until Joe Walsh joined them. I literally I almost threw him out of our van.
Okay, after
it
this
surprised
game,
me.
I'm going to know you better, Eric.
Yeah, for sure.
I'll be prepared for the next game again.
Well, that
No,
was
it
something I brought
surprised
up
me
with it.
because that wasn't the first one I thought you would say, but then I was like, oh well, that's not far off. Like it's not.
Yeah, right. No, I was at their concert in February and I cried. I stood up and screamed, that was church. And yeah, it was weird.
All right, we got 2 more.
All right.
What
Okay.
college does Eric's oldest daughter attend?
Ohio State University.
Yep, Robert's right. Last question. We got to wrap this up. Last
All right.
question.
This one's kind
Okay,
of
give us something easy.
This one's also no, you ain't go. This one's not fair either, but that's okay. Eric's favorite song that Jeff's house brings him up to.
Wow. We never discussed songs, Eric.
Yes, but Robert won't know this either, even though he's been to show a million
Uh,
times. This
You
is
know,
really more of a spike
I
than-
think it's Patrick Swayze. She's like a win.
That's a good one.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
see? Maybe
Yeah,
you
I
like
want
this
that now.
one.
I want that now.
No, Robert,
Change
you
your
gotta
mind.
guess.
Change your mind.
No, I can't get rid of this song.
Oh. Patrick Swayze.
Oh, that's the only Patrick Swayze song, and she's like the wind.
I know, right?
There's that-
I
Patrick
thought that's
Swayze.
the only Patrick Swayze song, no?
It is, yeah. Tell him, Jeff.
Which one?
Yeah.
We'll
Tell us,
have
Jeff, because I know you're a
party,
musician.
but you need nobody.
TV
Oh.
off, bring those boombox out. We'll wake up all
I
the
still-
neighbors till the whole world
For a
hates us.
second, I was going to just
Finally, we got you singing, huh?
yeah, I guess it was when I say Eric, you say Grooms. I thought
That's his thing. Yeah.
No, it's my.
No,
All right,
the
so who
score,
won?
It's 4-4.
ooh,
Hey,
We
tie.
tied.
I'll take a tie.
You took a tie. You should.
All right, we'll
Take
do
a
a
tie.
tie.
Any bonus questions, like something
yeah. Happy with the tie.
Okay, Jeff.
to
think of a
find the
question.
leader?
That's all the questions I gave Jeff, but you got a question?
Hold on, but what's the winner get? I mean,
There's no winner. It's tie.
should be a prize.
He said there's no winner.
In America, Anna, if there's a tie, there's no winner. This isn't soccer. We don't
No,
have.
I know, but I'm begging for the bonus question. So
If I win though, I put on a wig and I take over your character role. In that.
no, oh
Then
my
I have to
god.
have. Yeah, then Rob, but I don't want Robert because he'll make us do. Like,
I know you're also in the film, Robert. So you have the role. Don't try to steal mine.
been trying to go after that role forever. So
I got one.
Okay.
What beverage do you think Eric typically consumes during this show?
Oh, I saw him drinking wine this time around, but he likes whiskey. So on the rocks.
Yeah.
What do you
told me
think,
about
Robert?
Right.
Typically during this show.
Coke would
during
also-
this show, what do I drink during this show?
but during this show, I'm going to say it's red wine.
Wine.
Oh!
You both said the same thing, so that's
We
not
tied
okay.
again.
Tied again. Now you're fine.
All right, anyway.
Yeah,
This is great.
It was fun.
that was fun.
I'll give you a prize, I guess. I don't know. Whatever you want. I mean,
Give us the shooting in September. That would be a great prize.
hey, that's what we're working for
Yeah.
to get us
Yeah.
on set and get these stories told because they're beautiful. Yeah, we're looking forward to that. So, Anna, thank you so much. I'll let you get back to.
Oh, it was my pleasure. It's
Yeah.
fun. Thank you.
I'll talk to you
Looking
later.
forward
good
to it when
night.
it comes out.
All right, Anna, great seeing you.
Absolutely. Nice
you.
to meet you guys and
Bye-bye.
great talking to you. Bye bye.
Bye bye.